Hey guys, Tachi Tyrant here. This is the deck profile for BCS Manchester 2026 standard format where I played Spinomarquis. So starting with the ride line, grade 0 for Dragon Empire, grade 1 is grade 1 Vanguard. It can search my hand for a turn, giving me a Soul Blast to ride up instead of a discard into grade 2 Vanguard. Does nothing by itself, but when rode over by Spinomarquis, two things happen. I can check top 7 and call 2 Dino Dragons with Spinomarquis, and also check another top 7 to get a grade 2 to hand, which pairs well with Marquis' other ability of when attacking the Vanguard, I can counterblast and retire a Dino Dragon on my field to draw a card, give him an extra 10k, and I call a card from my hand to the field and retire all the units in the same column that I called. So on to the rest of the deck, starting with the grade 3s. I have the other 3 Spinomarquis, 4 Tribash. Really great card. It's when attacking the Vanguard, I Soul Blast 1. Put this into Soul, sorry, and it gives my Vanguard an extra crit. This didn't come up in Manchester, but I believe due to both of them being a on attack trigger, I could go with Marquis, retire a column, and then with my opponent's rear guards are down to 2, I can put Trabash into Soul and give my Vanguard an extra crit. If I am wrong, if you are a judge or you know a judge, please let them inform me if I'm right or wrong on this in the comments below. And finally, for the final is Gratitas Gradal. It's a persona ride for when I don't have an extra marquee. On to the grade 2s is Indian Rush. 2 great skills. When retired during the ability of my card, I can EV3 and draw a card, and when it attacks, when my opponent's Vanguard is grade 3, I can Soul Blast 1 and give it an extra 10k, and it will destroy itself at the end of turn. It's really swears well with Marquis as with Spino Assaulter. Once per turn, when something on my opponent's side is retired, it gains 10k, and obviously I call, then destroy whatever's on my opponent's side. So this will always trigger when called out. Next, I have 3 Turbo Barrage. It gains 10k, it gains 5k, and after the battle retires itself and draws me a card. But this happens pretty much mandatorily. It is a mandatory effect, but only with a Dino Dragon Vanguard, which Spinomarquis is. Final grade 2 is Defensing Raw. It's a really good defensive order, giving something 10k and return to my hand if it's not a Sentinel. Next, on to the grade 1s. I have 4 Endymion Launcher. When retired by my ability of a Vanguard with Dino Dragon or Venatio, it goes into Soul and gives something 5k. Obviously, I'm retiring my stuff. One of the MVPs of this deck is Geesefall. Once per turn in the back row, when my opponent's rearguard is retired, stands itself and gets 2k. So I have 2 swings with a boost with this guy. The second one being a 10k boost, which is it has put in work and really good for this. Another great card is Erophus. On attack or boost, I can Soul Blast 1 and it gains plus 5k for each other grade 1. It can get up to pretty good numbers just by itself. And finally, for the grade 1s, I have 3 Twin Buckler and Elementary Sanctitude for my Sentinels. Now for the lastly, the triggers: 4 Burning Flail, 4 Zone, 3 Flare Veil, Drag Vader as my OT. The reason being is Spinomarquis is not a once per turn, so I can actually blow up 2 complete columns on my opponent's side if I hit this during my Marquis drive checks. And finally, to round it all off, 4 heals. So there are some changes I will be making. One of which is obviously getting rid of Defending Raw, more than likely putting in another Turbo Barrage. Another change I'll be making is taking out one of the Endymion launchers for a 4th Geesfort or Erophus. I'll need to figure out which. But apart from that, there's no other alterations I need to make personally. But if you have any suggestions or would like to just give any comments, just leave them in the comments below. The deck code will be in the description, and thanks all for watching.